6 months ago, I ran my first marathon. I crossed the line in 4 hours and 2 minutes. I was proud, but deep down I knew I left something on the table. I could have walked away, said I did it, and never looked back. But there's something about this running thing that I just can't shake. I thought I'd be able to just move on to the next thing, but running this marathon made me realize I'm tired of settling for just getting it done. I'm tired of being average, and I'm ready to chase something bigger. So this December, I'm running the Honolulu Marathon, and I'm chasing sub 3. That's over an hour faster than my first marathon. No coach, no shortcuts, just 6 months to figure it out. This would put me in the top 1% of all runners, which is kind of crazy to say out loud. So the question is, can I really do this?
When I make it, I'ma take it, no hesitation, no breaking. We stay winning every night, forever celebrating, doing what I meant to do, no room for second guessing. Stepping up on the stage, it's my heart and soul confessing.
What up guys, Brody Nicholas here, and welcome to episode 1 of Unlocking Sub 3. I'm super excited to document this journey, but at the same time, I'm a little nervous because I understand this goal is kind of crazy. So a little backstory on my running journey is there really isn't much of one. I literally just started running last year and I haven't even been that consistent at it. I've never really enjoyed running, I've never been good at running, but I think that's why I'm so drawn to it right now. So even though I love my life, I live an amazing life, I'm really grateful for it, I feel like I've limited myself over the years because subconsciously I avoid doing hard things and I'm just tired of living like that. So even though this whole running thing, even though the goal isn't to become an Olympic runner or anything like that, I truly feel like the habits, the lessons, and the disciplines I get from running really put my mind and my body on the right track. So when I signed up for a marathon last year, the only goal was to finish it in under 4 hours so that I would never have to run one again.
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
So when I missed the mark by 2 minutes, it became this running joke within my friends and family where I'm like, well, I guess I gotta run another one. And as the months have gone by and I've been reflecting and contemplating on when to sign up for another race, I thought about why. Is it just to say I did it again? Is it just to finish the race 2 minutes faster? I realized for me to be excited about this, I had to create a goal that was kind of crazy, kind of delusional, and more importantly, a goal that could prove to myself that I could truly do something special when I put my mind to it. And that's where the whole concept of unlocking sub 3 came from. And I get it, you're probably thinking, bro, if you couldn't even hit sub 4, what makes you even think you have a chance at hitting sub 3? And if I'm being completely honest with you, I'm still trying to figure that out. But what I can tell you is I actually believe it. And this time I'm actually gonna prepare for it. The biggest lesson I learned from the marathon is you have to respect it. In my first marathon, I went into it way too confident and even a little cocky. 6 months before, I ran my first half marathon without training and kind of felt like I just breezed through it. I didn't really feel like it was a big challenge, so I thought stepping up to a full marathon wouldn't be that much of a change, but I was definitely wrong. I went into the marathon with minimal training, zero knowledge on fueling, and was partying the nights leading up to the marathon, thinking the real story was, watch how athletic I am. I can beat my body up and perform super well. Again, super wrong. I got absolutely humbled, and I will never forget the pain that I felt during and after that marathon. So even though I know the Honolulu Marathon is going to be just as hard and probably even harder, I'm preparing my mind and body completely different, and I'm doing what's necessary to get these running gains, which includes logging more miles and focusing a lot of my energy on easy runs, which is a concept I didn't even really know about until just a couple weeks ago. So with that being said, time to go log 3 miles easy. I know this is going to sound crazy, but the easy runs are actually the hardest ones for me. The rookie in me just wants to go faster and faster with every run, but the more research I've done, I've found that to get faster over time, 80% of your run should actually be easy runs, which is still hard for me to digest, but I'm just locking in and believing in the process. So today I have 3 miles on the docket at a 9:30 to 10-minute pace. I use my Apple Watch to set up pace alerts for every run, which I'll show you in another video, but as you can see, even with alerts on, I still went ahead of my pace by 19 seconds. Going slower and being super intentional about these runs is still something I'm trying to get the hang of. Back from the run, and again, not doing the best job at slow pacing, but definitely doing my best to take it easy on these easy days. To give you an idea of where I'm at physically, before last week, I've only been running maybe 10 to 15 miles per week, so quickly ramping up the weekly miles. And in the past 6 months, I haven't really had anything to train for, so the long runs I have gone on, I've only paced like maybe 9 to 11 minute miles. So definitely have some work to do. And although the ultimate goal is to go sub 3 at the Honolulu Marathon, I want to get a few more half marathons under the belt this year just to keep myself fresh, but also use them as progress markers to see where I'm at. So I actually just signed up for the San Francisco Bridge Half Marathon, where I'm attempting to go sub 1:30. So the current training plan I'm on right now is helping me get there, and after that, we'll just keep chipping away. Throughout this series, I'll be taking you through my different workouts, my nutrition, and my life in between as I chase this sub 3 marathon. As I mentioned, I'm trying to figure out all of this as I go, so if you've gone sub 3 or know someone who has and have any tips, pointers, or even workouts I should know about, please let me know in the comments. And also let me know if you plan to run the Honolulu Marathon or the San Francisco Bridge Half Marathon, as I'm always so stoked to meet you guys. I'm actually looking for people to run with in SF, so if you have any interest in running the San Francisco Bridge Half Marathon, I will leave my referral link in the description of this video. I started a team called the Daytime Coyotes, and I am currently the only one on the team. So if you want to log some miles with me in the Bay, let me know. But until then, I really appreciate you watching this video. If you'd like to follow this journey, subscribing to the channel would mean the world to me, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later.
Hard and raw, I'm a rock star, come alive, roaring loud, feel the thunder electrify. Heart pounding, feel the heat like a wildfire. Raise your fists, let's take it higher.